going to do a tournament, the way tournaments work here at Not a Real Court is under Hi-Fi Mike rules. So each of the jurors sent me a list of things to put into a tournament. I'm going to present that here in a second. We will randomize them. They'll go head to head until there was one final winner. So this week's is, what is the best cartoon dog? So starting off with,
I'm glad that you clarified with cartoon, because I had said fictional.
Or fictional, sorry, not cartoon, just fictional.
But
sorry,
I'm going to have a problem if somebody's on this list. That's why I thought about it.
It's fictional, sorry, not cartoon.
Well, I'm already pissed about one on here.
Okay.
Well, fuck you. So
I'm with you on that one.
So Bandit from Bluey, Brian from Family Guy, Scooby-Doo, Snoopy, Goofy, Slinky Dog, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Cat Dog, Air Bud, Growlithe.
He's a dog, Daddy.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
He's half cat, half dog.
That one. That's a cheat code. He can't come back for best cats too.
Motherfucker, I know you got a cheat code in here too.
Parappa the Rapper.
Wait, who's my cheat code?
Daisy from
I'll call
John
it out
Wick.
when he says it.
Frank from Men in Black. Einstein from Back to the Future.
That's one of them.
Hercules from Sandlot.
That's the other one.
And then Wishbone.
Those are two normal ass dogs. Then the third one right after it.
Wishbone is a
it's a normal dog.
So is Air Bud technically.
He's not, dude. He's dunking basketballs and going to space.
Yeah, like this is
Wishbone was acting his ass off. Has your dog ever acted his ass off? Has he ever played Romeo or Juliet? I don't think so.
I was going to have a problem if someone had Lassie on here, but your reason for Air Bud being on the list kind of negates what I was thinking. You're right. He's a slam. I've never seen the actual dog slam. So yeah, that's a character. That's different.
No,
but everyone else is a real dog.
Einstein in Back to the Future, though, he just eats dog food and rides in a car.
It's a real dog.
That dog was lit, though.
So was Hercules. The man's tied to a fucking box.
I mean, no one had Astro or Hong Kong Phooey, but we got Einstein.
I was thinking about both of them.
What about the dog from Futurama? I don't remember.
Or Santa's Little Helper.
I forget the dog.
I just know I'm getting Wishbone the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I agree. Wishbone should leave.
No, he's the fucking goat. I'm sorry, you guys can't.
He's not a goat. He's a dog.
Is Wishbone? I don't even know which one's Wishbone.
It's a shitty one.
Is Wishbone the guy from Target?
No, Wishbone was the dog from. No, it wasn't the Dalmatian. He was the Jack Russell
from the Little Rascals.
No, he had his own show. So he had his own show on PBS.
Oh, okay, no. He was purple, right?
No, he wasn't purple.
No, he was just a regular. It's a normal ass dog.
A normal dog,
Oh,
but he would act out different like books, like Romeo and Juliet. I'm trying to think of other books he did. He would act out all these different like books and movie or plays and stuff like that. But he would be in like full character. He'd be dressed up. He'd have
he was Jack Russell Terrier. I forgot what he looked like. For some reason I was picturing a Dalmatian.
Dogs too.
But yeah, fuck this dog. I still say fuck.
All right, R.I.P. to Wishbone, the official sponsor of T13. Wow. I just made that up. He's the official dog of T13 is Wishbone.
You're the first person to talk about him since 1998. So
yeah, because he should be remembered in our hearts and in our souls. Yeah. So what we do now is we're going to randomize them
in our history.
So Joe, sing the song.
Ring ding 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 ding.
That's not the song. So Parappa the Rapper versus Scooby-Doo. I don't fucking know what Parappa the Rapper is.
You remember that video game back in like the late 90s? He used to rap. You literally like he'll be like he'll be a shitty ass rap too, but like you have to press the button as possible on the screen. And he'd be like, cut the lettuce. And he just do what he says. That's all.
No, I do not.
Yeah, don't worry. He's not gonna stand up.
Okay. I've seen I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut the lettuce.
cut. That's how he rapped. He like sweep the floor. Because you got to do chores with him and everything too. And he just starts rapping.
Wait, they got this. They redid it 20 years later.
What, Parappa the Rapper?
Yeah.
Game was fire.
Well, anyway, Mr. Rizzo, Parappa or Scooby-Doo?
Old school Scooby-Doo, Scooby Snacks. That's kind of that, yeah.
Bad guy?
I'm going Parappa the Rapper. Fuck Scooby-Doo. That's on everything I love.
Joseph.
Oh, it's Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. I agree with Scooby-Doo. I just want to say
you put him up there. You got to vote for him.
You put everything you love on it, too.
I did.
Like
I don't even love him. They don't even love him.
Courage the Cowardly Dog versus Bandit from Bluey. Joe.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. Even though he was giving me nightmares when I was a kid.
The bad guy.
He said, "Return the slab." That was fucking you up. I had to look up who Bluey was.
Oh, that hurts. I'm gonna definitely lose this. This sucks.
I'm going Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah,
he did everything to save this old ass lady and her husband.
Bluey is an awesome show, and Bandit is Bluey's dad because Bluey and Bingo are kind of pain in the ass kids, but Bandit's a badass dude from Australia that plays Australian rules football and is like a archaeologist. So that's his character on the show, and he's just kind of cool. I like
definitely cooler than Peppa Pig.
Yeah, my wife loves the show Bluey more than my kids like it.
Same.
I know there's a lot of adults who love Bluey.
I might be one of them. I watch it with my 11-year-old. We love it.
My daughter always does this one trick where she puts her hand out like this, and then she's like, open the lid. So you got to open it.
My kids do that too.
Stick your finger in, swirl it around, pull it out. Thanks for cleaning my toilet.
Yeah, my kids do that too. When you see them, they'll probably do that. Every kid does it. I didn't do it. I don't remember that being around when I was a kid, though.
Bluey?
We used to open up the church. We used to have the church over the steeple. And we
had this one. We had this one. You want to see the gin?
No, I don't want to see the gin.
Yeah, we never did it. We just did the church, and here go the people, all that stuff. That's what we did.
Yeah, I thought it was more of just a pull the finger kind of thing. It was really old school.
Like, please pull my finger. You were like, ugh.
You know how
now you pull it yourself.
Snoopy versus Einstein. Rizzo.
Let's see. Einstein is bad. I love me some Back to the Future, but Snoopy is really cool. Snoopy flies a plane, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going Snoopy.
Bad guy.
This was unfair to my boy Einstein. Yeah, I'm going Snoopy. And the girl from Rush Hour 2 had a tattoo of Snoopy on her backside. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Nope, I did not remember
Jackie
that.
Chan was like,
Rush Hour.
Jackie Chan said, "Damn, I love Snoopy." He said that Snoopy tattooed her ass.
But you've never seen
Rush Hour?
No. Like how it took you guys like a minute, and then both of you guys said that.
Like I heard it, but it didn't process in my head. You never seen the Rush Hour movies?
No.
Wow. You need to.
Yeah.
All right, I'll watch it tonight.
Watch the first one. You can do it up the third.
You know how it goes. You guys know how it goes. I say you guys mention a movie, and then I watch them all like right away.
Rush Hour 1 and 2 you can skip the third one. You can skip the third.
No, fuck that. I'm watching.
I know you're gonna watch it because you watched the remake of the one movie.
No, not even just the remake of your shitty fucking recommendation. The original recommendation was also fucking garbage. And I would never wish anyone to watch those movies.
You said it was a good premise.
What were they?
I told you
Flatliners.
Flatliners.
Oh yeah, I remember you guys talking about this.
Yeah, the movie's garbage. I stayed up to watch it, and I was like, "This is a fucking waste of time."
And then you watched the second one.
Yeah, I did watch the second one because I can't just watch the first one.
But it wasn't a sequel. They just remade the bad one you didn't like.
It doesn't matter. And it was still fucking garbage.
I told you I never saw the second one. So
you know what I'm pissed about, though? The first one had all really good actors. The fact that it had all good actors and was a fucking horrible movie, like,
You said it was.
Everyone remembers that movie differently. They're like, it was this cool movie where they kind of killed themselves and brought it back to life, and like, yeah, you can check it out. And then you watch it, and I'm like, why did I watch this again? That's how that one kind of went.
To be fair, I haven't watched it in like 15 years.
Yeah.
So
That's hilarious.
Since good movies came out. But like, so here's the thing though. Good premise, yes. Live action Dragon Ball Z movie, good premise. Wasn't executed well. Still a good premise.
Yeah, the people when you had the people from Shameless playing in the Dragon Ball Z movie, that's how you know it's bad.
Yeah, when Fiona is no.
Bulma.
I don't even want to talk about it. But anyways, onto this fucking round.
Snoopy or Einstein?
Here's my thing. I don't like Snoopy. I love Back to the Future, but Einstein's not a fictional dog, so I have to go Snoopy.
He is a fictional dog.
No, he's not.
The character Einstein is fictional, unless that's his name in real life.
He's a fictional dog. He went back in time.
I want it to be so bad.
Listen, Joe. He was the first time traveler. He is a fictional dog.
Yeah, but he didn't actually travel in time.
He did.
Air Bud actually dunked.
That's what I'm saying.
Different.
That's what I'm saying. He actually traveled in time. It's fictional. He didn't actually.
You're right. He used Einstein as a test first.
Yeah, but he didn't actually travel in time.
That's also fucked up that he used the dog as a test first. Because what if it didn't work? He just killed the dog.
Hey.
You just come home and your dog's just dead.
Like, I mean, what's he gonna do? Have Michael J. Fox do it first and then get crippled even earlier?
Ooh, sheesh.
Damn it, Joe.
I know, I'm sorry. I love Michael J. Fox, but
so Cat Dog versus Brian from Family Guy.
You talk about someone that should be in there.
Joe.
Yeah, it's 1 versus 0.5 or 0.5. half a dog.
Yeah, but that half of the dog is fucking amazing.
You know, the funny thing is, these are the only two I think on the list that, like, do you remember talking? And we put them right together in first round. That's what Brian had going for him, was that he can talk. But Cat Dog's like, I can talk with 2 mouths. How do you like that?
And he drags a cat out of his asshole.
How does he piss?
It's out their belly button.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's just like.
Do they use a litter box or do they go outside?
We don't know because the shit doesn't make sense.
I think they go outside.
It is wild because, like, it reminds me of this old, like, VTech laptop I used to have when I was a little kid, and you could, like, pick 2 animals.
I thought that was going.
And it would put the animals together, and, like, I feel like that's how they made Cat Dog.
Cat Dog is disgusting.
It's the original human
Alone
centipede.
in the world with a little cat dog. Cat dog.
It really is human centipede.
Exactly. It's disgusting.
No, it's opposite.
Out on the road and back in town.
They're sewing their assholes together. It's not mouth to ass, it's ass to ass.
Honestly,
it's not much better.
I'm about to say it's not much better because it's not even ass to ass, it's body to body. Like it's like
they're Siamese twins, essentially.
Ugh, this is disgusting. Like I just picture that in real life, like an actual cat dog, and my body just shivered. That's disgusting. I'm definitely going Brian.
You have to have a small ass dog for that, though.
Did you go cat or dog, or cat dog or Brian?
Did you go cat or dog? I went cat dog. I've never seen Family Guy.
You've never seen Family Guy?
We've gone over this multiple times. I've never seen Family Guy. I've never seen Futurama.
Okay, I've never seen Futurama like that either. I've seen a couple episodes, but Family Guy
or American Dad, any of those things.
American Dad's the good one.
That's a weird hole. That's a weird black hole.
Mr. Rizzo.
Brian, hopefully he'll tell me something cool.
Daisy?
That cat dog scares the crap out of me too.
Daisy from John Wick or Air Bud?
Which one was Daisy? Was that the one that got shot right away, or is that the pit bull?
That's the first one.
The one that died within like the first 5 seconds?
Yes.
The whole reason the movie.
That's not fictional.
Whoa.
No, it is fictional.
No, they actually shot a dog.
Did they actually shoot that dog? No. Fictional.
Could you imagine if they actually did that?
I actually think in the movie they beat him with a bat.
That would be
not that they showed it on screen, but I think that the thing was that he killed him
You're
with
right,
a baseball
you're right.
bat.
Fuck, I don't want to talk about it
And
anymore.
John Wick's one of my favorite movies, and I love that dog. So I'm going with Air Bud because he can dunk, like you said.
I'm going Daisy. Daisy got punted, and is the sole reason why John Wick murdered so many people. A lot of people aren't going home to their families because that dog died. Think about that. Going with Daisy.
Joe.
Going Air Bud. The man learned how to play basketball off a pudding cup.
Fuck everyone with the space. Like, that shit's ridiculous.
Again, I didn't have on DraftKings. I didn't have Air Bud coming out of the first round, but
they just had him doing stuff.
I'm against Air Bud in this one. Fuck Air Bud.
Why are you against Air Bud?
Because it's ridiculous. Why is he good at every sport? Like,
listen. The first one. I mean, when I say Air Bud, I'm talking like the basketball. Ones. That one's good. The rest of them are like. You didn't need to do that.
Hey guys,
he was playing football, volleyball, soccer.
If you ever want to
my dog can play soccer, I'll give him that. But my dog is dunking.
Didn't he do hockey too?
Yeah, he played hockey.
Twitch and Facebook page.
And he also had kids when they went to space.
Video when it drops on Thursday on YouTube.
Yeah, I looked it up. He had like 9. He sired like 9 pups,
and they all were crazy athletic. Like
he was the LeBron James of
Michael Jordan.
Brownie, you know.
Well, yeah, none of his kids ended up being productive. So yeah, he's the Jordan.
Airbron.
Growlithe, more like was it not? Oh my God, who's the guy on Dancing with the Stars, AGT long time ago with the rap show. Oh my God, why am I going blank?
Nick Cannon?
Yeah. Wouldn't he be more like Nick Cannon with all the kids? Not so much with like, I mean, LeBron always got 2 kids.
Nick Cannon has more kids than Air Bud had puppies. So
that is crazy.
So maybe that's what Air Bud's going for.
He needs to pull out. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, at one point he had like 3 women pregnant at the same time.
I seen some crazy statistics
Volume shooter.
About how much of the population is going to be controlled by Nick Cannon's blood if they keep populating. There was some weird ass statistic I seen about it. I was like, "That's fucking wild to think about." Like Nick Cannon's blood's going to be like all over.
By the year 2100, Nick Cannon controls 50% of the population.
Doesn't NBA YoungBoy have like 12 kids too?
Yeah, he does. He has a ton. He's only like 23 or something.
Yeah,
he has like 12 kids.
Who does?
NBA YoungBoy,
the rapper.
Travis Henry? Didn't he have a ton as well? Like
he had
11 or 12
too.
That's crazy.
A lot of those guys going for baseball teams.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, and I have triplets, and that's enough.
Yeah, 1 is enough.
Growlithe versus Wishbone.
Fuck.
Is that the Pokemon?
I didn't realize that. We do a Pokemon.
It's a dog.
It's a dog type? I didn't know that's how that worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he barely counts as a dog.
I was like, wait a minute.
We're stretching it with him being a dog.
We need to take Growlithe and Wishbone out. Just skip this part of the series.
No. Wishbone is the goat.
I'd be okay with that because I know this motherfucker is going to use his veto right here.
I searched
don't burn
Wishbone, and I saw him looking really badass in that hat, like Robin Hood. So I'm going to go Wishbone.
Hey, I'm going Growlithe. So Damone wastes his veto.
Yeah, me too. Growlithe. Use your fucking veto, you piece of shit.
And I am going to use my veto to get Wishbone to the next round, so you guys have to do Wishbone versus Air Bud. Bitches.
Air Bud. Fuck Wishbone.
Yeah, Wishbone's dying. I don't care.
Or at least he's not going out in the first round. Hercules from Sandlot versus Frank from Men in Black.
2 fire picks.
Joe.
Well, I'm going to have to go with the actual fictional one here, Frank.
Well, what do you mean? Hold on. Hercules is fictional. Every time you've seen him on screen, he gets smaller and smaller. The first time you've seen him, he's bigger than like the entire house, and then he's just a regular dog by the end of the movie.
Those are camera angles.
I
haven't seen Sandlot.
Monster. What?
Monster.
Yeah, I've never seen Sandlot.
No more conversation.
Beast?
You've never seen The Sandlot?
No, and I refuse to watch it. Out of spite.
Sandlot's a good movie. That's a really good movie.
I refuse to watch it because everybody does that reaction and tells me I need to watch it, so I won't watch it.
You made me watch a fucking
I didn't make you do that.
Bottom 5 movies I've ever seen. Watch The Sandlot.
You recommended
me
it
through that.
I recommended it. You never listen to me on anything else. This is the one time you fucking listen to me.
Well, how about this? Don't watch Sandlot 2 or Sandlot 3. Just watch the first Sandlot.
I didn't know they made sequels. I did not know they made sequels.
There's a sequel where the one guy, I forgot who it is, but he falls and hits his head and gets teleported back in time to Sandlot 1, and then he like redoes it.
Is he in a?
Oh, so that means it's definitely fictional then. They go back in time, just like Einstein.
No, it's just the guy, not the dog. And Einstein didn't actually go back in time. That was just in the movie.
There's Sandlot. There's Sandlot 2. There's Sandlot the Heading.
What?
Or Heading Home.
Yeah, so that's the one. That's the one where he hits his head and goes back in time.
Yeah, that's wild. They turn into what's the movies called? The Bring It On movies. He just started making shit.
And apparently there's an untitled prequel.
Ooh, is that something new coming out? You got to get to all 3 before the prequel comes out.
It was supposed to be. It says, according to Wikipedia, in 2018, a prequel film was revealed to be in development. I don't know if it's coming out. It's been 5 years. And I don't think they're getting any younger.
Hey, you never know. Dead Island 2's gameplay trailer dropped 8 years ago, and the game just came out a couple months ago.
That is crazy.
But yeah, I refuse to watch Sandlot out of spite.
That's some bullshit. You know what we're doing Saturday for a party? We're watching Sandlot. I'm bringing a fucking TV out, and I'm
gonna make some more.
Sandlot's a good movie, but you got it. So look, if you're making him watch Sandlot, you gotta watch Rush Hour because Rush Hour is better.
I just said I'm watching Rush Hour right when we're done with this episode.
You gotta watch Rush Hour,
and I know that's gonna be better than Flatliners because Damon's recommendation filled 2 of my bottom 5 spots. So,
like I said, I haven't watched. I'm pretty sure I prefaced my recommendation with I haven't watched this movie in like 15 years.
He did say that. I remember him saying that.
But you can only recommend one thing at the end of the show, and that was your recommendation.
That's the only thing I could fucking think of.
It was Flatline.
This is the first time you fucking listened to me.
If that's the only thing on your mind, I'm gonna risk it.
Rush Hour's 1. That's a classic.
Rush Hour 1 and 2 are great. 3 you can skip.
It's got funny scenes in it though.
Hercules is probably good because you said that I shouldn't watch it. So
no. Frank or Hercules?
I'm going Frank. And now we're back from
a talking dog. How do you say no to that?
True.
Speaking of talking dogs, Goofy versus Slinky Dog. Mr. Rizzo.
This is tough because I like me some Toy Story, but Goofy takes care of another dog. So I'm going with Goofy.
Yeah, that's always been a weird dynamic. The fact that he's a dog and he has a dog as a dog.
There's questions that I don't need or want answered, but I'm a fan. So
is this slavery? Is that slavery?
Yes, it is.
Is Pete a dog too?
Can we just look at it as like assisted living? Maybe like he's a caretaker. Like, okay, I'm not looking at anything but positive of this situation.
I think it's slavery. And Pete told his son, "I can't miss you if you won't leave." That's wild. Like that's wild.
Pete's a dog too, then?
Yes.
I want to know what breeds they are.
I don't even want to know if they got Pluto in there as a slave.
They won't teach him how to talk. They can talk, but he can't talk.
Shit, that's wild. I never even thought about that. The Goof
is a slave master.
Yeah.
And the wild thing is, and you notice that Pluto is always in the house and he's light skinned. But let me stop.
I want to switch to Slinky Dog.
Rizzo voted for a racist.
We're canceling Goofy.
Cancel Goofy. Bad guy. Which one are you voting for?
I'm going for Slinky Dog. I just like his voice. He's like, "Come on now, bow, Betty." I like that voice he got.
Yeah.
Zoinks.
I mean, the Slinky Dog saved Buzz Lightyear and Woody. He didn't have slaves, so
Countless times. So you said countless times.
So I should have went with Hong Kong Fooey.
Scooby-Doo versus Courage the Cowardly Dog.
All right. Two bitch ass dogs going at it.
Yeah, these are really two dogs that are afraid of ghosts.
So Joe?
I'm going Courage because he actually deals with real ghosts.
True. And I'll say this, look, here's the wild thing though. Like the whole show was called Courage the Cowardly Dog. But when shit like hits the fan, he's like, let me go ahead and do what I gotta do. Scooby-Doo still runs. Like he'll put that barrel on his body and all you see his feet. Like, him and Shaggy be scared. Like Courage got his ass whooped. But I remember he had fought that robotic dog. That was like robotic version of him. He whooped his ass. Yeah.
No.
You don't remember that episode?
I never watched Cowardly or Courage. I never watched it.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god!
That's a good one.
Watch a compilation because I know that's what you like.
It came out when I didn't have cable, so
motherfucker, I didn't have TV until like 2011. And I've still seen it.
Yeah.
Okay. You still haven't seen Rush Hour, so
that is wild.
Sorry, I filled up that time slot with a fucking flatliner. So
no one told you to watch the second one. Bad guy.
I'm going Courage. The only thing good about Scooby-Doo was he was pretty much a hallucination from Shaggy. I've been saying that for years. I'm gonna keep saying it. He is not real. He is only seen in Shaggy's mind talking because Shaggy's high out of his mind.
You know, you made a case for that being even cooler as the fact that Scooby-Doo is only in Shaggy's mind, because I do not remember anyone else ever saying they ask Shaggy questions, but do they ever say anything to Scooby? I don't know. I don't remember back then.
I think they do, but like usually it's too Shaggy.
They'll
usually say like Shaggy and Scooby, you go do this. Well, Frank was also, or not Frank, Fred. Fred was also like would always take the two girls. And he would be like, you go hang out with the dog. I'm going to take these two girls into this back room by ourselves for a good 30 minutes.
He would always try to take Daphne somewhere. Velma's ugly ass would be off somewhere doing something.
Always dropping her glasses.
Scooby-Doo was man's best friend. He was a good wingman.
Yeah. Shaggy didn't know what was going on.
What if Scooby's actually a real person, though? And they just see him as a dog.
No, I'm saying I think it's a real dog, but he's not really talking. It's just he's just so high. He's like, damn, I'm high as hell. He
doesn't really ever talk. Really, it's like he makes noises that sounds similar to a talking.
He's a husky.
Is that what he is?
No,
isn't he a?
He's definitely not a husky, but I mean, huskies do that.
Not a husky.
Yeah, I was like, what kind of dog is he?
He's a what is it? I'm drawing the blank now. Someone look that up.
Dog.
Is
Snoopy. So Snoopy versus Brian.
He's a Great Dane.
Great Dane. Yeah.
That's ugly as hell. Those dogs are ugly.
I feel like Snoopy and Brian are like two really cool dogs going at each other. And if they had like an actual like feud between the two of them of just trying to do pranks back and forth, I think Snoopy would slyly win. So I don't know. As much as I wanted to go with Brian as the talking dog, Snoopy's just too cool for me. Because again, he flies an airplane.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go Snoopy as well. I feel like Brian's a dick.
He is. He's trying to bang his best friend's wife.
Yeah, like constantly, like
repeatedly, like blatantly.
Yeah, like
giggity.
Bro, you're in my house. Like,
I paid for you to exist.
Yeah, like, this is crazy. Like, I mean, I'm not as bad as Goofy with having a slave, but it's like, shit, you trying to mess with my wife? Like, you're crazy. You're a dog.
Isn't there an episode where Brian eats Stewie's poop out of his diaper because they're stuck in a see that
they're stuck in the bank vault, and Stewie obviously has to go to the bathroom, and he eats his poop because it has to go somewhere because they're stuck over the weekend because they go in and they get stuck over like from Friday night to Monday morning because no one's going to be at the bank. So he eats his poop, and then later on he eats his throw up because he's throwing up because he's eating his poop, but he enjoys the throw up because dogs like throw up.
That's wild. Like that whole sequence is wild.
Yeah.
See, that's a check against Brian.
I'm going Brian because fuck Snoopy.
So Air Bud versus Wishbone.
That's 1, 2, 3. Get this fucking piece of shit out of here. Air Bud.
Air Bud as well.
Didn't you say he went to space? I don't know any other dogs that went to space.
Yeah, but did you ever see a dog put a fucking sweater on?
Did you ever see a dog play Robin Hood besides Wishbone? Don't think you did.
I know why you put,
isn't the animated? Oh no, that's a fox. Damn it! I thought it was a dog. Yeah. I was gonna say the animated Robin Hood was a dog, but no, it was a fox.
No, it's a fox.
I know why you put Goofy in there. Now you got them power line glasses on. You ain't slick. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you with the. He said, "Till she noticed me."
Also, Rufus the dog played Robin Hood.
Rufus.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either, so it doesn't count. Frank from Men in Black versus Slinky Dog.
Damn.
Joe.
This is easy.
Oh, I don't know. This one's kind of tough. I'm going to have to go Frank, though, because my neighbor used to have a dog that looked just like that, and I would always call it Frank, and she gets so pissed.
Yeah, I call every dog look like that, Frank.
It's hard not to. His name was Jeter. He was named after Derek Jeter, so I was helping the dog out.
And now we're back.
I think I got a wrench in this one, and that's that. I don't know if Frank's a dog.
He's an alien. He's an alien that looks like a dog. Like he can't. I think he changed his form to look like a dog, if I remember correctly.
He got that dog in him.
Well, I can't really say that then Slinky Dog is any more of a dog than Frank, then can I?
Yeah, because he's a toy. I'm going with Slinky Dog though. Slinky Dog literally saved them at countless situations. Frank never has done anything for them, if being honest.
Yeah, Frank seems like he can be an ass if he wanted to be. And Slinky's always helping out and stretching his butt. He's literally bending over backwards. So yeah, I'm going with Slinky Dog.
He constantly tries to help him. And Frank got choked in one of the movies. He got choked. Will Smith had enough of him and choked him. Yeah, what's going on, Demo?
So next one, Courage the Cowardly Dog versus Snoopy.
I got my vote.
Mr. Rizzo.
I'm going with the cool dog with the glasses. Hangs out with a bird that doesn't talk.
With a perv?
Lives above his house. What was that? I missed.
He hangs out with a perv?
No, a bird. I don't know that. You know more about Tweety Bird than I do. But all right. I don't know. Tweety Bird, where he hangs out and what he's looking into? Maybe. I'm having problems with my pick. Snoopy's looking all weird. Goofy's. How can I have thought that guy called. Who? Oh my God, I went blank. I was going to say Kung Fu. Kung Fu would be less of a problem than Goofy in this day and age. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going with Snoopy.
That's wild. I never even thought about that with a Goofy, but he definitely is a slave master.
I'm going Courage the Cowardly Dog. He was stressed out. Even his computer cussed him out.
I'm thinking Goofy shot Abe Lincoln.
That's a weird alternate universe. Joe, Snoopy or Courage?
That's an episode that they never aired. Courage. Fuck Snoopy.
It's like one of those episodes of what's the show like with the dog with the cat and the mouse. Tom and Jerry. Like the Tom and Jerry episodes that they had to like delete because they're super fucking offensive and like racist, where they have like blackface and stuff.
Yo, Damone, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you downloading porn or something? Why do you keep having this ad pop up?
I don't fucking know. It's
about internet security. Like it's constantly popping up.
I don't fucking know it.
This does not normally happen on a weekly basis, and it is
don't
popping up every like 15 seconds.
I don't use my computer for porn. In 2023, sir, we have phones for that.
Well, sometimes you want to get bigger. Sometimes you want to see it a little bigger. You want to see the drip coming down some cheeks.
The drip.
There's some sweat. You want to see the sweat drips coming down some cheeks. You gotta go 8K and look at the cheeks.
Go 8K.
Go 8K.
Putting porn on a 72-inch screen is wild.
Oh, I'll do it.
Who's got a 72-inch TV?
I don't know. I just picked a fucking random number that
they go by fives, Simone. Unless it's a 24 or a 32.
I just picked a random number that was large.
72 inches wild.
Listen, a 75-inch TV, and I got the house to myself. Guess what I'm watching?
I feel like a 72-inch TV costs more than a 75-inch.
You got the TV off Temu.
Because it's custom.
You bought it from China.
I just Googled it to confirm. There's no 72-inch TVs.
I just picked a random number.
Well, I just want you to know you're wrong.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate
I know you think just wanted to continue it on because Wishbone you thought was a fictional dog. So
he is a fictional dog.
No, he's not.
Wishbone,
he's a goddamn dog that wore a fucking sweater. I know plenty of people that do that. Paris Hilton has a fucking dog that does that.
It doesn't act though. The dog
Paris Hilton's purse dog is just as much of a fucking fictional dog as Wishbone.
But doesn't Wishbone talk though?
Yeah, Wishbone talks.
Yeah,
no, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. The whole
then he's a fictional dog.
The whole goddamn point. He acted. I told you he was Romeo and Romeo.
You didn't say he walked. You didn't say he was actually talking.
What did you think he did? Just barked of Romeo and Juliet the whole show?
No, I thought he just walked around like stabbed a bitch.
Oh man.
No. Airbud versus Slinky Dog. I don't even know whose turn it is. We'll go with the guest, Mr. Rizzo.
Oh, this is tough. I've learned so much new information of how awesome Airbud is. But so far, all I got to lean on, though, is he can dunk and he can go to space, where Slinky Dog stretched himself so bad on that truck and saved them. I kind of want to lean Slinky Dog.
Airbud's got some mean assists to Wayne Gretzky.
Airbud literally plays basketball, football, hockey, soccer, and volleyball.
All while having like 15 kids.
Well, to be fair, you could make the argument that he's not fictional. Of all the dogs, he's the least fictional one on here.
He's dunking a goddamn basketball, Damone.
He did it in real life, though. That makes him not fictional.
Yeah, was he getting tackled and going to space in real life too?
Yes. He was also the dog. He was Comet for one episode of Full House.
Oh, crap.
That's the same dog. That counts.
I'm still going with Slinky Dog.
Bad guy.
I'm going Slinky Dog.
Okay. Slinky Dog. And Joe.
I just gotta say that the Airbud movie names are fucking horrible. Airbud Golden Receiver. That's a football one, believe it or not. Air Buddies. Airbud World Pup. That's a soccer one.
What's Air Buddies?
That's when he has all of his kids on the beach.
I've seen those with my daughters, actually.
I've only seen the basketball and football one. I didn't know they made more.
Guess the sport of this one. Airbud Spikes Back.
Volleyball?
Volleyball.
Yep, volleyball.
Yeah.
Yes.
Airbud 7th inning fetch.
That's baseball.
Baseball.
Snow Buddies, Spooky Buddies, Santa Buddies, Super Buddies, Treasure Buddies.
Super Buddies I've watched. It had to do with like an alien coming and giving them all superpowers.
And Snow Bunnies is an X-rated movie I watched the other day.
With some dogs. That's crazy.
It was doggy style, I guess.
I'm going there, bud.
You're going there, bud.
Oh,
they stretched the shit out of that. That dog owner was smart. He got a lot out of that one dog.
Owner? I think production company just decided, like, let's just keep bumping out movies because these stupid kids like to watch talking dogs.
He said,
Well,
"Oh,
yeah.
I think he's bringing back the Goofy." He said, "Oh, I'm like, "No."
Goddamn Goofy owned him too.
It's a whole.
That'd be fucking wild if the voice actor of Goofy also owned the real Airbud dog.
Goofy
be
did
wild.
9/11.
He said, "You'll pick that cotton." It's like, oh shit.
Goofy's a menace.
Goofy's
Find out
evil.
where did Goofy live?
In a
A
plantation.
plantation.
Where was he on January 6th?
The thing is, not weird, but the crazy thing is, Mickey Mouse does have a compound. If you really think about it, he has a compound where all of his friends live and none of them get to leave. So Mickey Mouse is a cult leader, and
It's not culture; it's just a cult.
yes, it's a cult. He's a cult leader, and Goofy is a slave master.
Or hear
Mickey
me out.
Mouse universe is wild.
Wait. I just thought of something. So if he's not a slave master, right? Let's say he's not a slave master. Maybe he's a slave master in a different right because Pluto is actually a dominatrix. That's what I'm thinking.
See,
That's
I
what
was
it
trying
could
to
be.
keep it positive, and that's as positive you can do. You can be on a leash because they're both consenting adults. And he's
Yep.
cool with never talking and just
I
acting
don't
like
think
the
Pluto
dog
can give
when everyone
consent.
else can speak.
Hold up,
No,
hold
no,
up,
Did
hold
Pluto,
up.
did Pluto give consent?
Pluto was not allowed to talk because of Goofy's rules.
I
There
got
you
you.
go.
I got you. They're furries.
You was the whole time, you're the kid.
They're just furries this whole time.
That's wild.
So Courage the Cowardly Dog versus Slinky Dog in the finals. So we'll start with you, Joe.
It's Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Wow,
Even
what,
though he's a
what
little
were the
bitch.
odds on this on DraftKings?
Pretty low, probably.
Yeah, this is wild that this is the finals. Looking back.
Fucked
Bad
up my
guy.
parlay. Fucked up my parlay. I'm going Courage the Cowardly Dog.
And Mr. Rizzo.
Yeah, I actually think I'm going to lean towards Courage the Cowardly Dog after hearing how cool he was of not actually being cowardly. And it should have just been like Courage the Dog.
And that's how it was. Like literally every episode, like the little monster would come out. He would scream and freak out. And then Mira would be like, "Oh, what you screaming about, huh?" And then she would get kidnapped. And then he would save her. And he would get his ass beat while saving her every time. He did the most.
That sounds like the most
Eustace.
loyal and best dog ever. Yeah, how does this guy not win?
And then the grandpa, whatever, like the male owner, Eustace, was a dick to him. He would always try to scare him on purpose. That was funny.
Yeah, you'd like kick him out and stuff.
He would put on that big ass mask and be like, "Oh, I'm like,
How old is this show again?
that came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
You think that'll hold up?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just watched the series again. Yes, it still holds up.
Cool. I know what I'm doing this weekend.
Yeah, it definitely holds up.
And it's
Yeah.
it's funny. It's funny too.
You know what I'm not doing? Watching fucking
Fucking
Sandlot.
anything.
Fuck that movie. Hopefully, I'm not doing anything. It's my
You're a
birthday
piece of shit.
weekend. Hopefully, I'm not doing anything. Why am I a piece of shit? I'll come into your party still. Don't worry.
I don't
That
care.
you just conveniently happen to have on my birthday every year.
Yeah, it's not my fault your birthday's that day. Listen, you know what your birthday present is, Damone? You're watching
What?
Sandlot.
No, that's the
I
worst
got it for
present
you on
ever.
DVD.
You can
I'm
come
good.
over to the party I'm having.
Good. I'm
Happy
just gonna
birthday.
throw it away.
You gonna go over there? It's gonna be
In front
Reese
of-
waiting on you. He gonna want to play Goofy and Pluto.
And where he lives, I know I'm definitely Pluto in that scenario.
So come on.
Anyway, so we're
Hey guys, thanks again for watching another episode of Not a Real Court. If you ever want to watch us live, you can catch us Mondays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook page. If not, you can catch the video when it drops on Thursday on YouTube, or you can find us on any platforms where you listen to your podcasts.